Everyone, I'm Kristen Whitworth, and I am the librarian at Dover High School, and I wanted to share something new that I'm trying in partnership with one of our science teachers, and I'll give you a little backstory. So Dr. Susan Pike, who's new to my school, is fantastic, and she's basically made me a co-teacher in her class, and it's a freshman earth science class, and so when they had to research anything, like I go in and I demonstrate how I would research that thing, like the nebular hypothesis, using the databases. So throughout the semester, we've given them direct links to database articles. I mean, we've done everything we can think of to make it easy for them to connect to our databases and use those as their information sources. But what we're still finding is that when they do research, they're still Googling. So our latest idea is that we decided to offer some extra credit. Now, so for our first activity, Dr. Pike wanted them to just go to Science in Context and search plate tectonics. She wanted them to pick a reference article and just find a fact. Her hope was that when they came back into class, they would have a cool fact to share as they started their study of plate tectonics. So what we did is I actually even created an explainer video in which I went through the whole extra credit activity as if I was doing it myself. So we posted this video and this doc to their Google Classroom, and they had to put their answers in this Google form. All they had to do was paste their interesting fact and grab the citation, and the results were interesting. Some of the students had no problem. We had one student who went in and gave us a really cool fact about fish that had nothing to do with plate tectonics. And then we noticed still, even though I demonstrated it, it felt like a billion times, what a citation was. Many of the students still just copied the URL for the Gale in Context article that they found and submitted that as a citation. And again, like I know they're middle school librarians. I know they've been exposed to citations. So we were like, okay. So what Dr. Pike and I did is went back in and connected with the individual students and gave them an opportunity to like fix it. So we got about 12 responses on that one. We just posted activity number 2. So we decided Dr. Pike actually really wanted them to go to the National Park Service site, and because they are studying climate change over the history of the Earth, the fluorescent fossil beds, National Monument in Colorado, has a lot of really great information about how the vegetation has changed. So during the late Eocene period, it was very temperate. There were subtropical plants. Now it's a cold montane ecosystem. So in our Google form for this one, we asked them a couple multiple choice questions, and we asked them in their own words to describe the difference in climate between the late Eocene period and today. And so far that's been really interesting. One student said in the late Eocene period, it was very warm, and now it's cold. Another student basically copied the whole paragraph and changed a few words. So that is good information for us on something that we can address with them. So it's new. It's something we're trying. If you have any suggestions or constructive feedback or revolutionary ideas of like success you've had connecting your students and making them be like, oh, I need to do research, I'll use the databases, please let us know. Thanks.